cold.
I'm so bored.
I'm cold, I'm bored. I win.
Instead of moaning, why don't we do something to pass the time?
Like what? I Spy?
I know. Why don't we tell each other our New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, well, don't bother asking me. I don't believe in them. If you want to do something, you do it. It doesn't matter what day it is.
I have decided to expand my intellectual horizons.
There's a challenge.
I'm going to read more. Classics. You know, like Dickens, Bronte, Archer, that sort of thing. What about you?
Me? I'm gonna make mad, passionate love 3 times a day, every day, rain or shine.
Look, Bomb.
Kirk?
I was thinking of learning the trumpet, but I don't think I won't have the energy now.
What are you lot doing here so early?
Well, it's only 5:02.
Well, I know, but normally you're dragging yourself over the road like someone out of Dawn of the Dead back now, aren't you?
Yeah, we've got to finish that order, haven't we?
And believe it or not, we don't fancy doing any more overtime, especially on New Year's Eve.
Overtime? I thought everything had been quiet around here.
We've been rushed off our feet.
Well, I must have heard wrong. Don't let me keep you. Where's Rob?
Late lunch.
Liquid one more, right?
Something wrong?
Well, I don't know. It's probably nothing. It's just that when I was talking to Julie and that lot earlier, they were saying how they were drowning in overtime, right? And as far as I can see, we've got orders coming out of arrears and the turnover's great, so...
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it doesn't explain why that broker gave us such a lousy flaming quote, does it?
Well, I mean, look on the bright side. At least she didn't sell up.
I suppose it's... Oh, thanks, Michelle.
What for?
The coffee.
Milk.
How many more?
Last one.
What does that mean we're done?
Maths really isn't your strong point, is it?
Nah, I've always been more of a word man. So what do we do now, then?
Well, listen, we'll get off early.
Oh, what are you thinking? Shall I have a word with Carla? Try a bit of the old Kirkmeister charm?
I've got a better idea. Hi, Rob. In for your lunch.
Yeah.
Have anything nice?
All right, cut to the chase. What do you want?
Me and Kirk have finished everything in packing and we were wondering, same as it's New Year's Eve, if we could get off early.
Nice try. Ask Carla, yeah.
It's all right, I heard you. Go on then, off you go.
Really?
Even I can't say no to a face like that.
Oh, thanks a lot, Mrs. C.
Can I have a word in private?
Yeah.
All right for some, isn't it?
Yeah. I reckon you owe us all a drink tonight.
Don't hold your breath. The entire having a quiet one.
Oh, that's nice.
No, it's not. It's dead sad. You've got to come out
I haven't got a babysitter.
and do what I do with Craigie.
Why, what do you do with Craigie?
Tell him we're playing hide and seek and that he can go first. And then while he's waiting for me to find him, I nip off down the pub, neck a couple of pints sharpish, then back home. Works every time.
I think Ruby's a bit young for that, but if we do sort something out, I might see you later.
I'm off then, honey bunny.
Tell me something I don't know.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I'll think of you while I'm drinking my pint.
You'd really do that for me?
You know I would. See you later.
Carla's been talking about the accounts. She knows something's wrong.
How?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe because she can see the burn marks from where you've been cooking them. Because the figures don't add up.
Look, it's fine. I've covered my tracks. As long as we don't admit to anything, we're safe. Now stop worrying.
And where do you think you're going?
Well, I thought it might be best if I make myself scarce for an hour or two.
Oh, I see. So where am I supposed to tell her you've gone?
Out to lunch?
Another one.
Yeah, I know. Amazing how I keep my figure, innit?
All right, ladies, how we doing? Rather be in the pub getting off my face, and I would rather be on Venice Beach watching the bodybuilders work up a sweat. But hey, it looks like we're stuck with each other, don't it?
I don't suppose you took any pictures while you were there.
Oh, come on. You must have missed us a little bit.
I missed you about as much as you lot missed me, yeah.
We have. Well, I have. I mean, don't get me wrong, Rob is lovely. And we were very pleased when he said he might be buying into the factory, but it wouldn't have been the same.
Hang on, go back a bit. He actually said he might be buying into this place today.
Yeah, when you were talking about selling up.
And he actually said that. I mean, he wasn't just giving it the large.
No. But we thought it was nice, you know, with him keeping it in the family and that.
Oh, yeah. It's very touching, that. Shell, did you know about this?
That what?
Rob wanting to buy into this place.
First I've heard.
Okay, well, could you do us a favour and make a copy of the accounts for us, please?
Yeah, of course. You off somewhere?
Yeah, just a bit of business to sort.
I don't understand what it is you want from me.
Well, how about explaining why you value my business for half of what it's worth, for starters?
Because, to be honest, the long-term forecast was appalling. That's why. I was just doing my job.
You know what? I think you ought to take another look. Well?
There's been some mistake.
What do you mean?
These weren't the figures that were submitted to me.
You what?
The reason my evaluation was so low is because there are at least a dozen orders here that are missing when they were given to me.
So you're saying somebody deliberately altered the accounts, then?
Yes.
And you had absolutely no idea about this?
No, and I don't like what you're implying.
Oh.
If there's nothing else, I have a party to go to.
No, there's nothing else. Listen, thanks for coming to see me.
I'll send you the bill.
Oh, I didn't think you'd bother coming back. The girls have already gone home.
Where's Rob?
He's out at a client.
Oh, really? On New Year's Eve? How dedicated of him.
Oh, you know Rob.
Oh, I thought I did.
What's he done?
I've just been to see that broker, right? We've been going over the accounts, and guess what? They've been adjusted.
Adjusted.
Yes, adjusted. And guess who by? My little brother, Rob. He tried to rip me off, Michelle. By driving down the value of this place to get it on the cheap. I am gonna kill him when I get my hands on him.
Yeah, Steve, love, I've got to go. I'll be as quick as I can.
You know the worst thing about this is he actually could have got away with it.
I genuinely don't think it was his intention to rip you off. He really wanted to buy this place and he couldn't raise enough money.
Oh, my
He tried everything.
God. You knew?
I didn't, not to begin with. By the time I found out, it was too late to stop him. And then if I'd blown the whistle on him, he'd have been in serious trouble.
Oh, he's in trouble, all right.
He just couldn't raise enough money. He did try everything, and no matter what you think, I'm certain that his heart was in the right place.
And what about his conscience? Where was that, eh? Come to think of it, Michelle, where was yours?
I tried to talk some sense into him.
Oh, and when that failed? Well, you just decided to keep stum, did you, while he ripped me off?
No, come on, you know it wasn't as simple as that.
Guess who's just clinched the Newcomb order? What's up with you two?
You're a good salesman, Rob, but you're a lousy crook.
If you're accusing me of...
Oh, yes, I am. Trying to rip me off.
Have you got any proof?
Loads.
She knows what you did, Rob.
What have you said?
Nothing. Her lips were well and truly sealed. No, I put two and two together. You know, oh, come to think of it, 2 and 2 would probably make nothing in your cooked books, would they? You do realise this is fraud, don't you? That I could probably have you just thrown back in jail. Look at you. You've been caught red-handed. You're not even sorry, are you?
OK, so I massaged the figures.
No, Rob, you physically adjusted my documents just so you can get your grubby hands on my business.
I was the only person interested in keeping this place going, ultimately saving everybody's job.
Oh, ultimately, Rob to the rescue.
The plan that I recall at that particular time was that you were going to sell to the highest bidder, not your most loyal lieutenant, the person who kept this place afloat for 5 months whilst you were cruising around the Caribbean with Jack Sparrow.
So buy the place legitimately.
I couldn't raise the cash. Look, you know how tight the banks are, especially to an ex-con.
You could have talked to me. I mean, you could have made me an offer.
You weren't here. You weren't interested.
That doesn't justify you doctoring the accounts.
And the other option is what? This place falling into the wrong hands or going under? Look, I did what I had to do.
Oh, but if you lined your own pockets into the bargain, so much the better. Rob, you tried to screw me over, your own sister. The only one that would give an ex-con a break.
Oh, like you haven't had value for money. I've given everything. Blood, sweat and tears. I've turned this place around.
Oh, this place. My place, you mean? Those machines, they're my machines. You know, the orders in the order book? They are my orders. You were meant to be minding the shop.
He has brought in a lot of business, though.
Cut costs, improved margins.
You've cut corners. You've bent rules. You broke the law. Well, why don't we just ring the police, eh? Should we see what they've got to say about all this?
Look, can we keep this between us, please? Look, I admit what I did was wrong.
Wrong? Rob, it was unforgivable.
I was under pressure. I thought I was going to be out of a job with no hope of getting another.
Oh, stop it. You're making me weep.
Look, all I cared about was safeguarding the future of this factory.
I really do think he's genuine.
Will you stop defending him?
Look, come on, Carla. I'm glad that it's out in the open. Can we clear the air and move on?
Yeah. But the only one moving on, Rob, is you.
Look, you're angry. You should never make a drastic decision when you're angry. Oh, come on. You'd have done the same in my shoes. You know you would.
I mean it, Rob. You're fired.
Look, Carla, this is just a glitch. I am your most valuable asset. You'd be mad to get rid of me.
Well, if you're such a hotshot, you won't have trouble finding a job somewhere else, will you?
Your clients aren't going to be happy.
Oh, don't worry. I'll tell them you've moved on to greener pastures.
Oh, Carla, please, just give me a chance to put this right.
Guys, I know we're all trying to avoid Peter's cooking, but this is ridiculous.
Steve, can you just wait outside, please, love?
No, you know what? Steve's okay. It's Rob. He's the one that's meant to be leaving.
You're going to regret this.
We'll see.
Well, I'm free to work for the competition. I'm free to work for myself.
Well, go on then. Get out.
So where's that leave me, then?
I've not decided yet.
Carla, I was put in a really difficult position.
Just go, Michelle.
All right?
I thought we were all going to see the new year in together.
Yeah, well, we're going to have to make our own plans, love. Come on.
Hey. Where's Steve and Michelle?
Not coming.
Oh, you're kidding. What, have they had a better offer or something?
Trust me, it would not have been a fun evening.
Great. Oh, I've cooked and everything. Lemon meringue pie's defrosted.
Look, I've just had to sack Rob, okay, for trying to rip me off, and Michelle was in on it and all.
No way.
Yes, way. After everything I've done for him, and I just feel so let down, Peter.
So, what do you want to do then? Should we go over the road for last orders and see the new year in?
No. Just want to stay here with you. Don't worry. The only thing I'll be sinking is this mineral water. Then I'm gonna have another and another.
Hydrate yourself to oblivion, love.
Screwed over by my own brother and my best mate. How could they even do that, Peter?